Hello and welcome friends. My name is Sonu Singh and once again you have started watching me to this video. So today I'll talk about that what is personality development, how can we make ourselves stronger and how different people perform differently. We are all blessed with the same kind of body, same kind of energy. We are getting same kind of resources. Even in the family, it happens that there are 2 or 3 brothers. They are getting everything same, but the performance and the outcome is absolutely different. Now, if you see yourself, we are like a computer. Suppose if a computer doesn't have the operating system or it doesn't have the software, do you think that you can get any work done by the computer, or do you think that you can process anything in the computer? That's not possible. If you have the computer, the first thing that you need to install there is the operating system. So as a human being, we are the most sophisticated computer, but without installing the operating system, without installing the right software, you will not be able to access the full potential of your personality. So what are the operating system and what are the software that we need to install? I'm not talking about the actually software installers. I'm talking about the ideas. No, the ideas make us. Suppose if you are spending time with a person who is always engaged in betting or doing bad things, so you will develop a thought around it. Like you will also think badly. You will also think like the way he thinks, and you will end up doing bad things. But if you are spending time with a good people, with knowledgeable people, whatever they are saying, you're making notes and you're trying to implement every good things in your life. So what will happen? You'll start doing the good things. It means that the things that we respond to, that depends on what kind of ideas and thought we are imbibing. And that's the reason that it is said that if you're spending time with good people, if you're spending time with good teachers, with good books, you are actually creating good thoughts, good ideas. You can take it as, suppose you have a garden, and the garden in which you have planted very beautiful flowers, very good flowers, that is creating good environment. But if you are not weeding it out, if you are not cleaning it, you'll see that after 2 months or after 3 months, a lot of unwanted plants has grown there. And it is actually taking all the energy and all the good environment that was useful for supporting that useful plant. So if in the same manner, if you do not weed out the unwanted thoughts, unwanted ideas from your mind, it will start stealing the energy that is needed for the good thought, that is needed for the good cause. So in the same manner, you have to first generate the good thought in your mind. How can you generate the good thought? You can read good books. And these days it is very famous that you can get the summaries of the books on YouTube. If you do not have the time to read the whole book, then try to listen to the summaries. And YouTube is free of cost. If you spend 30 or 40 minutes every day in listening the books that is based on personality development, it will help you to develop, to generate the good thoughts. I know we all have the enormous energy. We have all enormous potential, but we do not use it, we do not access it because we do not have that kind of thought. I have seen that the person who gets success and the person who gets failure, there is only one difference, and that is the response system. The person who is getting success, their response system towards the good thing, their response towards having action in their life is must. And someone who fails in their life, they also have thought of that kind, but they did not respond to it. It means that it is only the thought process that makes a man. So if you somehow develop a good thought, good idea, that will be very useful for them. So the question is that how can we develop the good ideas? Sometimes it happens that you are not in a situation to differentiate what is good or what is bad. Because I've told you that if you have good thoughts and good ideas, but you have more bad thoughts and bad ideas and negative ideas, it will steal energy. And all the energy that was supposed to support the good ideas, now it is spread among the bad ideas. And that's the reason that even if you have the good ideas, you're not able to implement it. So you have to do the meditation, like sit quietly. There are different people who have different methods for doing meditation, but the best thing that you can do is that you can sit quietly, you can give 30 minutes to yourself. Close your eyes, observe your thoughts, and try to understand that what are the thoughts that is coming to your mind constantly, and that has no relevance. There is no use for those thoughts. So the first step is that you need to make yourself aware about irrelevant thoughts. And if you are aware that what are the thoughts that is constantly coming to your mind and that is irrelevant, you will start weeding it out. But in today's world, we are surrounded by the technology, we are surrounded by so many people that we do not get the time for the introspection. We do not have the idea that what is good or what is bad. And that's the reason that we are not able to weed out. Suppose you send a gardener to a garden and you tell him to weed out the unwanted plants, but he doesn't have the idea that what are the needed plants and what are the unwanted plants. Do you think that he will be able to weed out the unwanted plants? Of course, that's not possible. So first he needs to get the understanding that what are the plants that is needed, what are the plants that is unwanted there. In the same manner, before eliminating the bad thoughts, you have to first be aware that what are the thoughts that is negative, what are the thoughts that is bad, and what are the thoughts that is completely irrelevant. And it's a process. If you sit quietly every day, within 1 week, you will be able to identify that what are the thoughts that is constantly embarrassing you, that is constantly draining your energy. And if you start doing it, you'd notice that now you have the clear definition, clear line about what are the thoughts that you don't need. And the moment you identify those thoughts, it will be very easy for you to eliminate. So the software that I am talking about is how to live your life, on what principle, on what pillars you can move forward in your life. And these are the pillars that first identify that what are the thoughts that is irrelevant. Suppose if it is a Sunday today. So when you wake up in the morning, you have this Sunday phobia, like how to spend my time. So most probably you'll think of watching movie, you'll think of going out, and you'll start thinking about doing so many things. But if you prioritize your work, if you prioritize your career, you will have that option of watching movie, but in the place of choosing that, you will choose of learning something. You will choose of meeting people who are knowledgeable in your interested area. So your priorities will tell you that what are the actions you can take and how can you utilize your time. And that's the reason that thoughts are very important parameters. So your every single moment should be spent on imbibing the good thoughts, learning the good thoughts, and eliminating the bad thoughts. And if you have, and if your mind start working in this direction, things will be very easy for you. You know, all the successful people, they were not capable of achieving that success. All the successful people, they were not capable of doing all those great things. They only got able to do all those things because they believed in self. They believed in themselves because they developed that kind of thought. They made it positive. And they eliminated all the doubts and all the irrelevant thoughts, and that's the reason that they became achiever. So do not assess yourself that you are not blessed with powers, you're not blessed with talent, you're blessed with everything, but there is one thing that you need to do from your side, and that is being mindful and being aware of your thoughts. That's all in this video. I hope that you like all the ideas that I shared with you. If you like the video, then hit the subscribe button and share the video with your friends. Have a nice day. See you in the next video.